Hey, welcome to the Jordan Shoe Vault. We're glad you're here. I know it's been a while, but we're back. I hope to get some more videos up of the vault. So, hey, thanks for checking it out today. Today, I finally have the shoe. My last video was my initial thoughts of this shoe, but as you look to my left, I have a box, Air Jordan 34. Gonna show it to you in just a second. And also, while we look at the 34, gonna have a sneak peek of another classic shoe that's behind this box. Hopefully we'll have a look at that just a little bit later. But hey, it's our first look, my first look at the Air Jordan 34. Was able to go and pick up this colorway. This is the colorway I was waiting for. It's the white, I believe it's called white, University Red and Black. White, University Red and Black. Some people call it the bread colorway, but that's the colorway I've been looking forward to. The Blue Void came out first. This was the one that I'm more of a purist, I think, as I look at my Jordan shoes. So I thought, I'm gonna wait for this colorway. Wasn't able to get a advanced pair. Hey, Jumpman 23, you can send some to me. I'd love to do videos on them, but went down to my local Foot Locker and got these when they came out just this week. So here they are, Air Jordan 34. Released here in 2019. Tate Kubris is the designer on it. Zion Williamson will be the main athlete to wear these in the NBA this year. Face of the Jordan brand. But 34, crazy. I say it every year when the new Jordan comes out. I can't believe there's been this many Jordan shoes. 34. And my first pair, started buying them when the Air Jordan 3. It took me 3 years. You probably heard my story before. To convince my mom to buy me an Air Jordan shoe. Said no on the Air Jordan 1, said no on the Air Jordan 2. Finally, I wore it down. First pair I ever owned was the Air Jordan 3. So anyway, here we are, Air Jordan 34. Let's take a look. Pretty cool, sweet looking box. It's got this like kind of cool 34 logo on the front. It's got the Jumpman logo here. Tells you there, size 12. On this side, it's got the Morse code, I believe, there, 34 on that side. But on the end, kind of a neat little box. It's indented and it says engineered for flight inside. So let's take a look at the Air Jordan 34. Just picked them up the other day, like I said, this week actually, and I'm filming this now. So unique box. You slide it out, but I really haven't looked at them all that much. I'm just taking them out briefly, so we're gonna look at them together today. Here we go. Taking out of the box. Kind of a sweet looking tissue paper. Designed and engineered to the exact specifications for flight. It's the Air Jordan slogan, right? Slogan. Here it is, Air Jordan 34. Like I said, the white University Red colorway. Brand new shoe. I do notice they've been talking about this, that it's the lightest Air Jordan shoe. One of the lightest, I don't know if it is the lightest, but they're really talking about how light this one is. And you pick it up out of the box, it does feel a lot lighter, especially considered the 33, which was pretty heavy. But yeah, really, really light on the shoe itself. But there it is. $180 is what these will cost you now. And I believe you can still pick some of these up. So let's take a look around at the Air Jordan 34. My first thoughts, I like the look of the shoe. And people think that I'll never not, have you ever not liked a shoe? Yeah, there's been some that I kind of don't like. Wasn't fans of several, but these, I like. First glance at them, I like this color. I'm glad I waited. Although I hear great things about the Blue Void colorway, that was super, super cool. But let's take a look around. Obviously, Air Jordan 34. It's been 30 years since the Air Jordan 4 came out. If you remember, starting with the 31, Jordan Brand started kind of going back and taking inspiration from the 1, and then the 32, the 2, last year the 33, the 3. This one, they kind of left that and they went off and said they're going to make a great basketball shoe. And although I don't play in them anymore, I've been watching some people who are testing these, and we're testing them, and they're super, super impressed with this shoe as far as Jordan Brand going back to a high performance basketball shoe. And I get it, for $180, they better be good performance basketball shoe. That's a lot of money. But everything I read about these or watch on YouTube as well is that these perform really, really well on the basketball court. So really There's some things I remember before, like the Jumpman logo with Flight. That I remember from the Air Jordan 4, that really coming around the Air Jordan 4 the first time. But let's take a look. Not much else, I mean, that doesn't look like a 4 to me. But let's take a look at these things. Like I mentioned, the tongue, it has laces this time. The Fast Fit, gone. It's on the Kobe shoe this year, but not on the Jordan this year. The Fast Fit, this tongue's pretty unique. It's got it's kind of a different feel, like a felt kind of thing, but inside's got a cool logo inside the tongue. But these little straps, I guess, help you pull them on when you put it on. But hey, I like laces. I'm not mad that they went with laces. But down the side, it says Air Jordan, one side black, one side white. The 34 logo here on the front. There it is again, the 34 in Morse code, I believe that's what that is right there. It looks pretty neat. Not a huge, like super thick material, because I can see through this to, see through it. So it looks like it breathes really well, but not like the super leather on the sides, more like a mesh kind of stuff here on the sides and on the toe box. But I would imagine for basketball, that would help a lot. As a Air Jordan purist, I would say, OG type, I love it when they have Nike Air on the back of the shoe. Nike Air, I love the Jordans, especially the retros that go back and put Nike Air. Probably a lot of people my age that like that as well, because that's just what they look like back when we first bought them. So this one, the Air Jordan 34, all the colorways will have a different heel. They'll all look different. So no matter what colorway you get, this will be different logo, different thing. This is the one that has Nike Air, which is another reason it drew me to this one, that it has Nike Air on the back. So that's pretty cool. One of the other nods to the 4 is the numbers here at the bottom. It says J4 through 34 to February 89 to 2019. So there's kind of the, kind of callback to the Air Jordan 4. Now, as I turned it over, I mean, look at the traction pattern on this bad boy. Herringbone all over the place. It looks pretty cool. It's got this reflective kind of hologram type colorways in these circles that go up and down the bottom of the sole of the foot as well. Pretty cool there. Again, haven't played in them myself. Haven't even actually put these on yet, so I'm looking forward to putting them on and trying them on at some point. But the traction looks pretty good. Now, big deal. I remember when I did the little initial thoughts on it, the big deal that they're talking about in this shoe, as far as, well, there's a couple big deals. One, and I'll start here, was that the heel here, this whole part here is kind of like its own piece, and they built the shoe around it. And I can really see it here, that the heel, it's really got this cushioning back here where you kind of sit back in the heel area. I'll try to get pictures of that later, and then they kind of build the shoe going out from this heel area on the outside, so if that makes sense. So that was a big part of the shoe, but the big star of this shoe, like the Fast Fit was the star last year, is what they're calling the Eclipse plate, okay? It's this Eclipse plate, kind of hollowed out area here, you see through here, but what it is it's holding together. There's this Zoom Air unit back here, kind of a hexagon shape that they've used in different ones. But then there's this giant Zoom Air unit up here where all these circles are, okay? They kind of label where this big Zoom Air unit is in the forefoot. And if you look in the Eclipse plate here, you can see the red, and you can see where the big Zoom area is in the front. There you see it. And also, this little window on the side is another window into where the Zoom Air unit is in the front of the shoe. So that's another thing that they've put on the Air Jordan 34. It's just Eclipse plate, kind of hollowed it out, and it's taken weight out of the shoe as well. But there's this big Zoom Air in the front, and there's a hex Zoom Air in the back. And I just noticed on the toe, another 34 logo there on the front, the toe cap, or the toe of the shoe. They've done a lot of details on this thing. Kind of a suede here in the back. It's like this mesh here, and it connects here, but they have a lot of details in this shoe. It looks pretty good. I like how it looks. I think it looks pretty cool. I I don't wear a lot of my Jordans anymore. They sit in the vault. But, you know, this one I can see wearing. I think it looks pretty good. My son's already talked about wanting some. He likes the look of this. My daughter, obviously, who plays, you know, she loves the 34 as well. But I don't know. It looks really, really good. What are your thoughts? What do you think? Have you liked the colorway? There's some pretty neat ones coming out later that look pretty good. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I believe even Zion's been wearing some players exclusives already as the NBA season's getting ready to start. So here it is, the Air Jordan 34, the 34th model in the Air Jordan line. I mean, that is amazing. I said it before. Number 34, one of the best basketball shoes out there right now. So what are your thoughts? Leave your comments down below. Let me know. What do you think of the shoe? Have you picked up a pair? Did you pick up the Blue Void colorway? Do you have this colorway? What are your thoughts on the Air Jordan 34? So I thought, what about this? What about looking at the Air Jordan 34? And since, hey, we're at number 34, I thought, why don't I do something special and also pull out my original pair of Air Jordan 4s. My original pair of Air Jordan 4s, okay? Here they are. Size 11.5 back when I bought these. This was my second pair of shoes. So they're pretty old. They're 30 years old now. Pretty beat up. I wore these things out when I was in junior high wearing these bad boys. So here they are. The Air Jordan 4 original. Oh, they're coming apart. Wow. There they are. Air Jordan 4. Let me just show you. It says it has the Jumpman, but they're kind of shedding everywhere. Jumpman in flight right here on the tongue. Nike Air on the back. Thank you, Jordan Brand, for bringing the Nike Air on the back and for putting the flight logo on the tongue. But there's the Air Jordan 4. Really can't see much similarities between the shoes. The height is about the same, actually. They had a visible air unit in the heel of this. Maybe that the rounded back is kind of different there too. Maybe that pull tab on the back kind of goes back to this one, but they've admitted that they weren't really using the Air Jordan 4 as their inspiration for the 34. So they've said that, you know, they weren't. But there it is. My pair of original Air Jordan 4s. Let's see if this one looks any better. No, it's showing its age right here. Air Jordan 34 with the flight on it. And I believe there's a Jordan Flight Club card that I never sent in back when I bought these shoes. And the original receipt for my Air Jordan 4 right here. How about that? Pretty cool. Nice. All right. Air Jordan 4. So there you go. Quick look at my Air Jordan 4. But the Air Jordan 34, brand new Air Jordan brand. You can pick these up at your retailer now. Nike.com has them as well. But what are your thoughts on the Air Jordan 34? Are you playing in them? Have you seen them? Have you put them on? Let me know your thoughts on those. While you're here, make sure you like this video. Give us a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to get some more content out to you. Some more of the shoes in my vault. We'll start talking about them, showing them to you. But great to have you with us today. Thanks for checking us out. We'll see you next time on the Air Jordan Shoe Vault.